I mean, to learn the game, that's good, but you shouldn't try to learn too much from the AI. 1360 Norse, okay. Since the AI is bad and does bad moves, and that's just going to lead you to learn to do wrong moves. Yeah, I'm waiting for Necromunda myself, Sindari. I love more time. I've got how many hours now? I'm gonna check that in a moment. So we've got a Norse team here. 3 rerolls, an Apothecary. 13 players, no Yeti. Good. We've got 1 tackle player with strength 4. We've got dodge guy and 2 mighty blow players. So this is the battle of armor value 7 again. But I do have the big team value advantage, which means he does get 450k in petty cash. Oh boy, oh boy. Could be good, could be bad, but depends on what he goes for. Yeah, the AI is just bad. It doesn't prioritize moves, it does weird moves as well. It's just, if you want to learn the basics, I do recommend, there are a lot of YouTubers and Twitch players that have good basic videos. I don't have any myself, but for example Knorr, and I think the Sage as well, have really good basic videos, and there's also some nice articles on the internet that I can recommend. So yeah, with Necromunda, we'll have to see, Sindari, when it's gonna come out. And hey, everybody, yes, Dwarf Furious. I mean, I'm in the auto host list for game night, so not that big of a surprise that I got hosted there. And hey, Coldy. So yeah, I wasn't actually aware that you could now actually, because it didn't used to be possible before the Legendary Edition, that you can now buy skills for your mercenaries. Because what I saw there, I can't go back there now and check this out. He got the Yeti up to level 2, so he bought him a level up, but I'm not sure what he bought him there. Yeah, you are right there, Ninja Breadman. I know I've said that I don't like Sheepdog that much for his I think, at least in the matches that I watch, that's always what you have to base this on. I haven't watched his entirety of his Blood Bowl matches, but he's prone to not seeing some mistakes maybe, and prioritizing at least what I would seem in a wrong way. So that's maybe why I talked him down a little bit, but he's not necessarily, he's still better than a lot. That's what we can say. So I wasn't trying to say that he's bad, he's just not to my taste, to say, basically. Yeah, we'll go on defense here. So we've got a Yeti and a star player Yeti. No, he changed it. He threw out the level 2 Yeti and bought the star player instead. So I've got my 12 players, and how do we start this? I mean, as per usual, I guess. There isn't really much to this in terms of variety on how I want to set up. It's more about, can we set this up like this now, or should I change some stuff? Because now, oh yeah, Alphemus Prime now also has guard. Yeah, I think the main issue that I have with Sheepdog is not necessarily that he's that I dislike his playstyle or anything, but I think it's partly as well in the way he talks. It's just not for me necessarily. Yeah, I guess we have to set up like this and leave the blitzers out there still, so he's gonna be able to hit me. Ugh. You guys know, I censor myself quite a bit, basically, so I don't swear usually when I can avoid it and stuff like that. And a lot of people don't have that filter, and that not in all instances, but in some instances, makes me not want to watch these people. That makes me sound so bad, I guess. But we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. Or yeah, it's. I can't really explain it. It's been a long time since I've watched stuff from Sheepdog, and from time to time I still take a peek in there, because I liked some of his stuff. For example, his Plague Inc. gameplay. I really enjoyed. I'm not good at playing Ink. He was better than me, and I liked watching him play that for a while. But I don't know. I couldn't get into his Blood Bowl stuff, more or less. Yeah, Andy Davo is another good player, that's right, Ninja Urban. And I also like Murloc Joe, if you just go for gameplay as well. That also sounds wrong again, because that makes me sound like I dislike his commentary as well. I should say that from Andy Davo and Murloc Joe, usually when I watch others play Blood Bowl on stream, I usually have it open on my second monitor and have it muted and do something else, so I don't actually get to hear them and only see what they do, and I know that both Andy Davo and Murloc Joe are capable coaches. But I've played against the Sage myself, for example, and I've talked with him, so I actually like him more, because I actually can say something more about his character, where I can't do that for a lot of the other guys, because I haven't actually paid attention to them that much. But I need to do that still. But let's get out of that theme, I guess. We can only bury our own a nice diggy hole or something, whatever you want to call it. Really, he did not buy a bribe? What did he do with all of his money? Is this guy so expensive? What did he do? Weird. So yeah, let's get back to the matter at hand. It looks like he bought himself another apothecary. Not another apothecary, another reroll. And then he bought... Hello? Game with you? There we go. I think that's it. And then he bought this guy. So what can this star player do? He's got Claw, but no Mighty Blow. He's got... This is just a Yeti with an extra strength value, isn't it? Apparently. I don't know. So... And, as always, Alphacon getting hit first, possibly? Oh well, I mean, this guy doesn't have Mighty Blow, so not sure why I braced for impact there. Well, it's still armor value 7 versus armor value 7, so that's potentially at least a little bit of a problem. He could have gotten himself an easier 3-die there if he really wanted to. Also, something to note already is he is playing a riskier game. He's considering a reroll there already. Really? He started things off with this star player, and you should not do your first action with the star player. They've got Loner. Why would you do that? It's not a smart thing to do. If you roll... He doesn't have block either or anything. So if he had rolled a bad starting block there with the 2-die, where he only needed 1 assist, basically, to get himself a 3-die, he would have possibly instantly turned over. Which would have been good for us, of course, but, I mean... it didn't happen. So I always notice these things, and I dislike when people play this way, because it's just unnecessary risks, and then I dislike it even more when the game doesn't punish them for it. But if they keep doing those things, at some point the dice will oblige, I believe, and we will get what we want, and yeah, we'll see. Hey, Random Boy. Yeah, we've just started things up. But I'm trying to always remember to post me streaming on YouTube as well, just so that the YouTube side of things gets a separate notification so that you guys can come in and watch as well. So hi. So he's already got a good cage going over there that we now have to try and break into. Not the worst problem, but he's already moved up further than I wanted him to, because he got to catch the ball there. There's no mod around yet, so give me a moment. I'll post it in a moment. Well, in a while there's a bot that's going to become active, because this time I've actually... Let's do this. Poll results. There we go. There is the link to the straw poll, and then everybody can vote that wants to for the team that we're going to play next. So he blitzed him here, so he went for Alphamus, And let's see. So he didn't remove a player in turn 1. That is an important start already. That's really good. I'm considering if I want to just leave the cage and focus on this lineman first, because he is strength 4. And he's the only player with tackle, but maybe going into the cage would be the better option still. Yeah, I think we're gonna still do that. So how do we start this off? Or with whom do we start this off? Let's do this. I do have... as we do have sidestep there, there's no way... there's no way they can surf us there. And let's continue. He's gonna be... Well, yeah, we are still going to put these in here. Right now, he could easily switch sides on us. Of course... Oh, no, I think I... Wait, I need the assist first, which means... Yeah, I need to flip this around a bit. I did this a little bit backwards, but that's okay. He's gonna stay there for now. Although I could dodge him. We can keep the other one there. He's also taking care of that, so we can do this. Next up is the Blitz, which is a nice and lovely push. Really? Also means I can't get the guy that I want in there to be in there, actually. Because dodging in there would be a problem. I would have needed the knockdown, and even then it would not have been ideal. But that's okay, it happens. It happens. So here's another one, and then we've got one dodged out to over here. Let's... Do we keep him back here? He didn't even buy a wizard. Is this guy worth it that much? I don't really think so. But who knows? And then, where do these guys go? I am running out of time right now, so I do have to make some quick decisions. Let's put him right there for now. And last but not least, we'll dodge him down to here. It's the last action. I don't have my dodge reroll, so I wanted to do this last, of course. And I'm not gonna mod you yet, Dwarf Furious, because I don't know you well enough. And I have to be honest, I need to know people longer to mod them. I only have, I think, 3 mods right now, and 2 of them are people I know in real life. And one is James Typhoon, who I have known mostly the longest. Might be that I have one more who's not around much, but I also know him a long time. So it's nothing against you, but I need more to mod somebody. Yeah, and I knew that Kislev was gonna be up high again, Ninja Bread Man, because the floppy hair. I'm not gonna get away from that one, I guess. Yeah, and I don't understand why he went with the... I mean, the Yeti is nice because of the high strength, but he started off with the Yeti loner and not the star player. I really don't think this guy is worth it that much. This is good. The strength 6, he can get easy 3 dice, but then he doesn't do that, and then he pows here as well. Why? Whoa. At least he didn't get through the armor again, so this is still fine. But yeah, he didn't, with a wizard, a bribe, and something like that, he probably would have been able to do more. He already had 13 players. So we'll see. He can't really move forward here with the screen that we have going on. There isn't much he can do. And no, I'm not hating on dwarfs. Well, in Blood Bowl I do. They're just boring to play. So he's trying to go over here and use his Yeti, unfortunately, as a cage corner and one of his strength 4 guys. So this is going to be a little bit of a problem. If he can use his high strength players as cage corners here, it's gonna be a lot more difficult to get in there. And he doesn't have Wild Animal, I've just noticed that, and he has Disturbing Presence as well. Do all Yetis have that? All Yetis have that. But he doesn't have Wild Animal, which means he's probably one among the most reliable big guys out there in terms of actually activating him. So, how do we continue here? He does give me a block there, but it's a bit of a riskier one. Okay, so I need 2 assists over there. So let's bring him over first. This side won't really do much. He needs to just stand up, unfortunately, and not do anything. So right now, this is a 1-die blitz that I can turn into a 2-die in a moment. I'm just trying to figure out who to use here to do that with, and we need to get our moves in first. So he needs to move out of the way. And then I probably am going to use... No, yeah, let's bring this catcher over to here for now and see from there. Which means next we need to bring him back to here. Yeah, none of these I really like again. I should dodge him out and bring the guard guy into here. That would be better, I guess. It puts us next to this guy, but it keeps this side open where I need somebody to move in once we've done this. I need a sidestepper in there, basically. So that's why we're going like this. Thank you so much. And that means I stay and do not follow. Good stun. Good timing on the stun. Do I dodge him out or do we keep him there? Right now I think we can keep him there, and then we'll bring in the Blitzer. Which means I have this block left, but before we do that, let's see where he is most likely to go right now. He could go down this way, so we'll block him over there with this catcher. Just keep him from just instantly moving through there. And then I've got him in the backfield here, which we can keep that way. I might want to move him up a teensy bit though. But we'll see about that. And I'm gonna follow this one as well, just so that he doesn't move. So see the Yeti, because the Yeti, if he moves in, I want him to not get a good block. So we'll get in here. If he only pushes on the first one, he's gonna run into 3 players here. And that's gonna be a problem. Yeah, I'm not sure if we're gonna get Blood Bowl 3, at least not anytime soon, maybe in 5 years or 6 years. How long was it between Blood Bowl 1 and Blood Bowl 2? The initial releases. And in terms of Lizardmen, I really like them, Sindari. They are slow to start sometimes because they have no blocking skills whatsoever, but if you get skills on them, especially the Saurai, because they are the solid core and make the team. Why? Why does he? Really? If he had failed that one, he would have run into such a bad block, but he instantly got the POW again. That's just mean. I don't like that. But yeah, I like Lizardmen. We might see them today again, so maybe you'll see them in action. But yeah, there we go. This guy's in at least a little bit of trouble now. Where do I want the Yeti, though? We want the Yeti back here. It's still a 2-die. Oh yeah, it's strength 6. He got a bit lucky there, but this means I am going to go up in this direction. Now, towards him. Ah, if I'd sidestepped to here, I could have actually sidestepped myself next to the ball carrier already. That was a mistake. Yeah, we're still missing Khorne. Khorne is actually a team I really like. It's so weird to play them since everything but 4 players on the entire team have Frenzy. But those 4 players have access to general strength and agility. So they've got a lot going for them. Yeah, now getting into the cage is going to be a lot easier again. And also, he's got a marked cage corner. It's a strength 4 cage corner, so it's not going to be a guaranteed hit. But this is better for us already. Hopefully we can knock down the Yeti. Do I want to try and knock down the Yeti and then spend the time to foul him? He does have thick skull, so getting him off the pitch would not be that easy, and it could actually end up costing us a bit. He needs to put somebody here or there to prevent me from getting a 2-die against this one. Knockdown, armor break. And we did get a completely new team in the form of the Bretonnians, so that's not an old team. Man, yeah, I will have to disengage, though, a lot more. The Yeti being in here means I have to dodge a lot. And unfortunately, he did put the guy where I didn't want him to put the guy. We can still do this because I have guard. But it's definitely more difficult now. And these obviously aren't good blocks any longer. Yeah, that's a 1-die. And with 1 assist, I could make that a 2-die. But it's a player that doesn't have blocks, so I'm not really looking forward to doing that one as much. But it would keep me from dodging a lot. So let's do this, I guess. Put him there. Am I really willing to do that one? I guess so. We have to. Of course. Oh boy. So not ideal, but it's a start. And I am somewhat tempted to foul this guy, because right now we do have a bunch of assists. Should I just stay in his way and try to keep him on lockdown? So he's gonna go here. Yeah, let's not go with the risky play right now yet. This one's still out of commission a little bit, which means next up would be the blitz. So I'll use a sidestepper for that. Over there. Hey, onside. And I'm going to get to answering the stuff in a moment there. I'm just trying to figure out my turn and make it a good one. Come on. Armor break. Perfect. That's really nice. So now we've got the sidestepper on the ball carrier again. We can also do this. Let's dodge him down there first of all. Before we do anything else, we need to stand him up. And that way he's still giving the assist there where we need, but I want this block next. Hopefully it'll work. It doesn't. It's a turnover. So no, unfortunately no fouling the Yeti. Would have dodged him out last and then stepped on him. So we got Bretonnians, our unofficial tabletop teams. Well, Khorne are by now. I think NAF just recently actually allowed them to be played, something like that. Or was it Bretonnian that they recently allowed? Yeah, I mean, there could be more teams incoming, of course, but I think all of those need to meet. He keeps getting POWs against every Dutch player ever. At least some of the. I think they need to be approved by. What's the word? Really, Nightbot? That doesn't work? I thought I modded you. Why doesn't it get posted? There it is. I completely lost my train of thought. I don't know. Yeah, there could be new teams coming in. There we go. But it needs to be with Games Workshop's approval, and that's something you have to come by first, I think. So they need to allow that to actually happen. Yeah, have fun having a 1 die now. He needs to reroll this, or he's gonna have a 1 die on the second one. And yes, on site, thank you. I've noticed a lot of weight. I can actually put in numbers right now because last time I didn't. I have lost. Oh, wait, go here? No, I'm going back down. So now he needs to reroll. No, he still keeps his 2 die. What? No, it's a 2 die against. Oh, yeah. Oh, I should have gone in a different direction, because now this guy can move again, but now we're gonna do this at least. I know this guy's tackle, but he also only has a 1 die against us right now. So I've lost 45 kilos since I've started to lose weight. So yes, a lot. I started out at 150, so 150 kilos, and I'm down to 105 as of this morning, officially. So it's an actual number. The issue here is now he could try to dodge away, and he would be caught in there a little bit. But now he is forced to dodge away. If I had gone up here, he would have gotten 2 more blocks because of this frenzy player, so I didn't really want to risk that. At some point, he's going to roll POWs again. But this was what I was hoping for the entire time. Just get a block, dodge, sidestep player next to him the entire time and work from there. Yeah, so that's basically it. Whew. Yeah, it's not too much. No, don't worry. And yes, I'm okay. So if we put in numbers, I'm 191 centimeters tall, which means if I follow BMI, which I do, the normal weight range, the upper end of the normal weight range, begins at about 90 kilos for me, and since I'm weighing 105 kilos right now, I still have some ways to go. So I'm still not a small person. It looks a lot better now because I am a tall person, so it's not nearly as noticeable, especially when I'm just wearing normal clothes that are a little bit wider, because also I'm shrinking out of my clothes. But yeah, that's basically it. Oh, we didn't do this. Okay, can I get myself an assist in there? I think we can if we do it the right way. Well, first of all, we can knock down the Yeti again, though. Or at least push him away. I think we're gonna go with that now instead. So don't worry, I'm not trying to hunger myself to death or anything. I'm still eating. It's all good. And I still just have a lot of weight to lose because there's just still a lot of left of me. Okay. Priorities. How do we set this up now? So first of all, I could just stand him up to get myself another assist, but that would be blocking up here a little bit, and I don't really want that as much right now. So I'd like to block with Alphemus so that I can reposition the guard up to here. Just by pushing him and knocking him down and all that stuff. But this is a problem because I could put a sidestep player here, but I would also like to keep the sidestep player more mobile. So I don't think we'll do that. Instead, yeah, we'll do this, then... Oh no, I'm just confused as well. I need to stand him up. I didn't need this guy there. Yeah, I'm not a smart person. These guys will dodge in a moment. Well, arguably, maybe, but who knows. Bring him into there and follow. Oh, it's a strength 4 player as well. Ooh, okay, so this is a 1 die right now. Because... reasons. Okay, which means he is going to go back to here. If this guy decides to block us, we're gonna have to, or we're gonna be able to work with that. And then instead I'm going to take a bit of a risk and bring in our thrower, who is basically defenseless here, but we needed to remove this tackle zone to get a 2-die block against him now. Which works, and we do get this as well. I am going to stay though. Nice armor break, come on. There we go. Nice one. So now this becomes a little bit more hectic, because now I need to do faster moves, and I think I'm going to try and mostly play a bit of a risk game right now, which could come back to haunt us, but might also work out very, very nicely still. Agility 5 dodging is the best dodging, of course. Yes. Okay. This is fine. So now we've got him locked in pretty well here. He has only one player right now, or one piece over there that he can move to go pick up the ball. I've taken this guy and put him next to us, so there we go. So even if he blocks, he's going to run into a 1-die. He blitzes back here just to take rid of the, or get rid of the pressure there. So I didn't follow here just so that this guy can't move, by the way. So yeah, 198 centimeters, weighs 110 kilo. He's half German. Well, are German people that tall? I know lots and lots of short German people. So I'm not sure how applicable that is at all times. We could serve this guy. Push him to here, and then push him out. Oh, yeah. But I also kind of want to block this guy, but this is going to turn into a 2-die once we serve this guy, so I think we need to start with that. Yeah. No, I haven't yet. I haven't rehired you, Ninja Breadman. I haven't played a second match with the Kislev team yet. We're going to get to that today, I assume. No, we can't get rid of the Berserker because we don't push him. The one time I want to get pushes. Still, we can keep the setup at least, which is good. Let's get our safer blocks in first, I think. Follow or stay? Follow or stay? He's going to follow because of the guard. I think I like that. Then we'll do this guy. He's got dodge, so I won't knock him down. I am hoping for the ball scattering outside, though, right now. Which it does not do. And then it also hits him back there. That's not good. Oh, boy. So I can't get better than a 1-die now against this guy. Well, maybe? Nah. Doesn't really look doable right now, so I'll have to... We'll have to live with this, but that's okay. Let's do this. We put him right there. I don't really want to do the risky dodges here first. I could have blocked him first, but that would need a lot of assists that I don't really want to use right now. So we'll just block him away and use the one that we would have moved through in that case as the assist. Am I willing to stay in there with him or not on Alphatron? It's a risk that we would take. No, I'm gonna stay now. It's fine. So let's go in there for our... No, do I need to move first? I think I might have to move one other first. No, we're gonna keep these like this. This is fine for now. Let's see about this. And it puts another sidestepper next to the ball carrier at least. And I do get a POW. Oh, that's so nice. Finally got an injury as well. There we go. That's about time. So now I've got a player advantage on top of everything. And the ball scatters all the way back to there where I can't really reach it right now. But he can't either. So let's go check this out. I hope this can't turn around into something bad for us. He might be able to swing that, but we'll have to wait and see. Oh yeah, we're missing Chaos Pact. You guys are right. I forgot about those. I've never played them. That's probably why I didn't think about them. See, what is something we found? Slaanesh team logos and maybe 2 files. Oh yeah, oh, I remember. That was posted on Reddit, I think. But I don't remember the specifics there as well. Let's see. Well, yeah, the thing is about the weight. There we go. That's Frenzy, but he's pushing me down to here. Interesting. Knockdown. Works. Most of the people I know are actually a healthy weight and a normal weight. It's just I was the odd one out in my circle of acquaintances, if you can want to call that that. I actually don't know. Friend group? That sounds weird. Also not now? I think it all works, basically, but you guys know what I mean. And also my browser just did a weird thing. It just reloaded. No, Kislev are Slan, not Slaanesh. So they are frogmen from space. Literally. They also usually aren't as sporty and weigh a lot more, probably, and ride on floating platforms that do stuff, and they, I don't know. They're lizardmen people as well. Well, they're frogmen, but you know what I mean. Well, isn't Italian cuisine very pasta and pizza heavy? Well, that's probably a cliche. But yeah, I'm basically just counting calories now and just working on from there, and that works for me. So, talking about pasta, I actually made cannelloni myself for the first time, I should say, yesterday. Because my parents make a very, very good tomato sauce that I used in that as well, but they make it in bulk and just you can use it for a very long time. Actually don't know what the process is called in English. That's my problem right now. To make them more durable, whatever you want to call it. Oh, just a stun. Okay, there we go. Put them in a jar and... God damn. That's some sort of vocabulary that I don't have. Culinary vocabulary. There we go. I can talk. Preserve. There it is. That's the word. That is indeed the word. Oh boy. So I would like to surf a bunch here. But right now, that comes with some issues that I'm not sure I can really solve. So we probably will just go for something different. Oh, that's a 1 die already. He would have a 2 die as well. Problem is if I screw this one up, it's not good. And this is gonna hurt us very, very soon if I'm not careful. So 1, 2, 3, and then throw a pass down there. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna try this instead. We're gonna block him, which works. We can put him down there and stay. Oh, nice. So what would be next? Next would be getting a tackle zone in over there. I don't roll double ones yet, for which I'm grateful. But this removes that tackle zone, which means I think we're going to... He doesn't have sidestep. I'm gonna attempt the surf on the runner with the 1 die. We got it. Goodbye. That was a big one. No injury though, so he is, well... There we go. That's a 1 die. That's a 2 die now. That's a 1 die as well. I still can't really afford to do much here with these, so now we need to get cooking. So it's a 2+ dodge thanks to agility 5. It's also a 2+ with a 2+ pickup. With another 2+ pickup, is this... No, he could intercept on a 6+. I am not okay with that. So now they can't intercept. We'll throw ourselves a pass. Run up this place. And yes, I am running out of time right now, but we're going to... Let's do this. Blitz him. I am running out of time, and I've taken up more time than I wanted to already. But if I'm very, very fast, I might still be able to do this. It's 1. Come on. Perfect. We cut the knockdown as well, which is even better. Oh, God, I killed him. Ugh. Whoops. He's gonna apple him, of course. Wouldn't mind him staying out, though. He's injured, so he is staying out. He does have more than enough reserve players. And then put him next to this. My God, this is not good for him. And all the way up to there. Wow, I made this very long 2 seconds. But yeah, we're basically in the clear now. I've got 2 turns to just run this in. I would have liked to score with somebody else instead of a lineman, but I don't care that much. Well, maybe we can get Elfite over there, but I probably shouldn't risk the handoff. We'll just run him in. And that's gonna work. Yeah, I mean, it's not also the, yeah, what you're saying on site. It's a lot of, it's oh, finally gets an injury against us, which takes care of the Elfite conundrum. It's the quality in some areas as well, or the instead of the quantity. So it's also how much you eat, of course. I'm now, I just, basically, I wasn't one that snacked a lot or ate a lot of sweets or anything, but I just generally, my portion sizes were just way too big. I ate too much, and I ate too much fatty foods and all that stuff, and that's a problem. I can still eat very calorically dense foods. I just have to eat less of it. And because I'm trying to lose weight right now, I'm obviously eating less than I can than I could without losing weight. So all of that's influencing that. It's the whole food culture, basically. I never really learned how to figure out portion sizes, and second and thirds weren't an issue, basically. So because I used to play a lot of sports when I was younger, but then I stopped and I didn't change how much I ate, so I ballooned kind of, and I never really stopped. So yeah, but now I've got a much better understanding of that, and since then basically I can follow a mathematic equation of how much weight am I supposedly going to lose. And I love cooking, I love eating. If I've got the time, I will always take the extra effort to cook my... Wow, really? Wow. At least he doesn't get the knockdown. I would have been more annoyed about that. But wow. 4+, 3+, 3+. No, 4+, 4+, 3+. Into a 2+ with a 1 die without a reroll. My God. Yeah, he's got a very deep bench, so these 2 injuries aren't enough yet, but it's 2 important players that we've gotten rid of there. So that's nice. Ugh, Yeti. Why are you down there? Could you stop that? Assists. We need assists. Let's do this. He is going to... No, I'm going to move somebody up there in case I fail with the dodge now, basically. But I obviously want to use my Mighty Blow piece to blitz this guy. It's just the smart thing to do. At least it gives us our best chance possible to keep him from, or to remove this guy. Yeah, he can't reach us here. This is a 1 die. I cannot get this one to be better. I can dodge out here, though. Okay, we failed the dodge, but that's okay. We have 2 rerolls left with 2 turns left, so I'm obviously going to reroll it. So now we can do this and disengage from the strength 4 guy as well. And then I could actually, if I want to, get a block against him. Yeah, sure. So let's try that. This is gonna remove the assist that he's giving, and then we're giving ourselves an assist so that we can do this. Thank you, and goodbye. There we go. So we've got this one under control a lot. So let's see. So he's got... We've pushed this guy out. If he had been injured as well, he would not have a bench left. He did use his apothecary though, which means he won't have that for the second half, so everybody that's going to be injured is going to stay injured. We've removed 2 frenzy players and 1 mighty blow, strength 4 from the pitch, which is important. And I might be able to serve this guy in turn 8 now, if we get lucky. I assume he's going to block with him and put himself away from there, but maybe he won't. Maybe he won't. We'll just have to wait and see. And he really should just try to remove something valuable. Looks like he's going for Alphamus again. Oh, he's got a jump up block there. Okay, I missed that. That was good for him. Yes, we'll be there, because the guard is going to do the most there, but it also didn't do here. It's nice to see Onside writing walls of text when it comes to him defending his food and his home country and the culinary choices. And that pizza is not like pizza. I 100% agree on that. For example, I really like I like Italian pizza. So thinner pizza, and I don't know. It's a different thing. There's so many different types of pizza, but Italian pizza is something of its own, in my opinion, still in a lot of ways. So yeah, that's good. So he removed 2. We got 3 KOs against us plus an injury. So my bench is looking a lot smaller than his. I mean, I'm not against the other pizza as well. So I don't know. There's New York style pizza. I'm not sure if I actually have eaten that myself, or a Chicago deep dish and all that stuff. And I mean, German pizza is different from original Italian pizza as well. They all have their place, but there's a big difference. There is a big difference in how they taste, what gets put on them, in them, what kind of cheese you use, how long they get baked. There's so much stuff. So now, what do we do? I think I still blitz here. So this would still work, yes. So I can put him as a guard there, or as an assist there. I don't really want to dodge here, in case we would fail that right now. So I'm just trying to get this blitz as safe as possible. Try to remove 1 more player, and then I'm just going to run it in, since it's turn 8. Armor break. Come on. Nope, just a stun. Bummer. But okay, it's fine. Let's just run this one in. It was his offense, we scored, so I'm more than fine with that. But what are we looking for now? We are looking to get our KOs back, or at least 2/3 of them. We got all 3. Wow! Thank you. Thank you, game. So now it's our offense. We actually have 11 players. He has 11 players as well, but they are less good. Now, he does have a 4-3 roll again, of course, and he still has the weird Yeti. Ice Spell, he isn't that good. And he basically did nothing in the first half. So, what can we do here? I don't know. How does the poll look right now? Who's in the lead? So we've got no votes for Pro Elves. Apparently you all hate watching me play these guys. We've got one vote for Lizardmen, 2 for Skaven, no humans, no orcs, and 3 for Kislev. So right now it looks like Kislev is going to be the next. Possibly. Okay. But there's still stuff that could happen. I mean, Skaven are just one vote off to tie that. No, the hair does not rock. It's too floppy. It's too emo. It's so weird. And we also are in a bit of a rough spot with those guys. I mean, well, it happens. Oh boy, really? Yeah, okay, we won't get his... Yeah, why am I talking like this? We won't get his line of scrimmage. Pretty sure about that. Linemen... Because they are all strength 4. Oh. Do I want to get fancy? Do I want to try to get fancy? We could try to get fancy. Sure. Let's do that, shall we? No, but that would require such a big effort, but it would give me a player advantage right away. So it might not be the worst idea that I've ever had. So we'll put these guys in place over here. Because right now what we could do is I could use my Agility 5 guy. First of all, get an assist. Then dodge the Agility 5 guy, push him to here, set up somebody there, and then surf him out. But that setup is so stressful and big. Don't think we really want to do that. Yeah, I think that's a bit much right now. So we're going to switch these two, and I'm just going to break myself in there with a hole, and that should be good enough. We can set up a serve, but I think that's basically all that I'm really willing to do right now. And if I can get the ball on a catcher right away, I also would not mind. Oh, he would level up through that, but we still need it on the unskilled one, I think. Yeah, let's put Jet Elf under there, thanks to the catch reroll. We can easily get that. It's a 3+ with a built-in reroll, so of course. I should have put a block guy there, because now I think we can actually block this one if I don't want to set up a surf. Well, we can't completely set it up, but we can get it going for now. No. Do we go for him? He's too far over there. Otherwise I could have put him there, which would have been nice. Yeah, I'm making all sorts of setup. Not necessarily mistakes, but small snafus that could turn into a problem sooner or later. Yeah, let's just go for this for now, I guess. Blitz him here. Just a push. So not quite what we want. It's also going to make going through there more difficult, but we might be able to change that. No, we actually can't. Okay, these are right here. I need somebody in the backfield first, just for the pressure. So let's expose Elf Scream, because he's already got the movement bust, but he's still very capable. And should be able to do enough for us there. Let's do this as well. I'm just going to be down and in there for now, and we'll just wait and see what they are, or what they can do here. And one right there. And then last but not least, we can put Alphatron right there, and I can get my 2-die block. Thank you so much. So we've got a very straight and long line. Oh, they could potentially get their way in here, put themselves next to me. Is that really a problem? If I'm here? Yeah, we'll go there. Let's do that. Means they could blitz to here, but getting the 2-die blitz is going to be a lot more difficult on this side, and it would also allow me to set up a surf a lot easier. So we'll go with that. It's interesting that the Nightbot also does not work when I try to... I've set up a timer now on Nightbot for the poll results, but it's not working. Do I need to mod him every time? Mod Nightbot. No, he is a mod, isn't he? No, he's verified, and he is a moderator. Yes, so he... Do I need to allow him to do this one? Or is it just because it's a message and it doesn't count as a... Nice. That's really good. Let's go all the way back there. Be annoying. No, it's just supposed to do this. You can use command variables. Okay. No, command variables. I'm trying to figure this out. Arguments. Okay, so I'm not going to do that now. I'm just going to disable it for today, and I'm going to figure out how to make this one work with commands for next time. I'll just have to set it up my own, or hope that one of my mods is going to show up soonish to post that from time to time as well. That worked very well last time, but right now they're not here apparently. So let's see. We'll have a strength 4 thrall, so you can use it as a ball carrier. Oh, your vampire team you're talking about, and Rebel, I assume. Let's see what they're on. Bloodlust after the... Yeah, I mean, especially if you're, depending on what your team you're going for, the first season or 2 seasons, depending on how well how strong a team is early on, you kind of are just building for the long term. You're building for a well-rounded team so that you can do stuff once it's really developed. You need to get there first. It's not that easy. Especially if you go into a league where you have to play against teams that are already developed and maybe have a season under their belt already. Possibly. I'm not sure how the Rebel looks right now and how easy it is for them to just have completely team value 1000 divisions, and if that's the case there. Yeah, so I don't know. He's blitzed back there. He hasn't done anything with these guys yet. He's moved him in there, but he hasn't moved him. Oh, you're 5-0-0 with the Vamps? That's really good. Congratulations. That's nice. So I think we do this. This gives me a 2-die against this Joker, which is always appreciated. And I think I'm going to follow that one as well, but we actually get the stun right now. Thank you. That is quite lovely. I'd like to use my Mighty Blow for something good though here, but dodging is not going to work with him, which means we should try to do this a bit differently. So let's start with this block first. I need to see if this works. It's a bit risky because we don't have block and he does, but it does work out. So as of right now, we're looking good. And it's another stun. Yeah, it's armor value 7 versus armor value 7. So as long as I get more armor breaks than he does, he is in a very, very difficult position. And won't be able to do too much to us. If we can make all of these work. He's giving me so many blocks right now, basically. Need to move him up there already, just so that we can safely move him now. Without the fear of getting hit as much. So just put him down there, away from this side. Right now, that's the case. I need to block him. Oh boy. Push is good enough. The issue is, for this to work, and for me to risk this, I need to follow. Because now the Yeti doesn't give an assist anymore, which means now we can do this. Or be next to him there. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blitz. Yeah, that's the good one. That's the one we want. And we want this guy, even if it's a dodge, we want him up there. He does have a dodge reroll, so that should be fine. So now I have this 2-die block. Oh, I've also closed this down for myself, so I'm a smart person, so we can't blitz that way. Still pretty decent, though. I mean, we could also just blitz with him as well. Just pull these guys back, but we probably want him up there as a safety anyway, so I'm gonna do the GFI, even though I hope it's not going to fail. I've already used the reroll, so let's just see what it's going to be. Oh, it works. Thank you. My god, and another injury. Wow, okay. Sure, I don't mind, especially on our throwers. Our catchers. So this was one hell of a good turn. That's the problem with Norse. If I get to block them back, they don't have better armor than I do. And I do have Mighty Blow myself, even though it didn't help us against the guy we Mighty Blow blocked. There it is. Stun, fine. But we're looking good here. Yeah, that's where it was good, Tariq. We have 5 divisions. 4s, all fresh, or 4 games only. After that we get placed depending on development and recording. Yeah, so on I played 2 seasons in the Rebel as well. So in the first one I got placed into a completely new division. And in the second one I got placed in Division 1 because I came in... No, actually came in 5th or so in my division, but I only lost 2 or 3 matches overall against the Sage among others who went to had to win the entire thing. Those matches were really good as well, by the way, in case anybody wants to see those. It's High Elves versus Chaos. So he's playing still Chaos, and I played High Elves there. I had so many stat freaks. I might get back into the Rebel at some point. I'm not sure if I'm going to continue playing my High Elves at that point, or if I'm going to play something different. Could also happen. We'll see, though. So he's still afraid of me using this guy to just score, which is kind of funny, but good for us, of course. That's a 1-die now. And that's a skull. So I'm just taking my time. And we could score at any moment if we really want to. But I also kind of want to score with him. Although maybe we want to score with him just to get the level up. Next. I'm not sure, because we're not making a lot of good progress here right now. Because I'm getting hung up on blocking a bunch. Because that's also working for us right now. Just a push. Meh. Have to follow that one. So what do we do next? This guy only has a 1-die right now. He's also got dodge on him. So I'd much rather do this block, I think. We keep getting pushes right now, though, and that's not okay. So I can still blitz here. This is not a 1-die, is it? No, not even. So let's do this, I guess. We put him right there as an assist. Next, he is going to blitz this one right there. Come on. No, we don't get the knockdowns necessary right now. Which is a problem. For sure. And I am running out of players to really move about. So how do we play this right now? We probably put him to here. They could hit him down here, so I need to be careful about this one. Which is why I think I'm actually going to move over in... We're up in this direction now. Yeah, let's go. Just go up this way. He could get to me, but he can't really reach me that easily. We're also going to do this one. And follow it. Good. I can't really afford to dodge away from the Yeti now, though. Because, yeah, if I fail, it's gonna be a disaster. And he's just gonna go here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it would be a dodge and a GFI. Yeah, no, this is fine. Or no, here would be better because it would force him to dodge earlier. Yeah, that's better. Or is it better? I don't know. It just makes it a little bit different. It's okay, though. Yeah, if he does this again and it works again. I mean, last time he did 2 4+ and 1 3+. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. He's trying to figure out how to get this. Can he open up a way for himself here? I don't think so. He started with the Yeti again, which is a bit of a risk. He's gonna get the Frenzy now. Let's see if that turns out to be a problem for him. Doesn't, but also doesn't get the knockdown. So it's fine. So this is still a 2-die block, which probably won't change. I don't think he can really use these guys. And we can score with him next round if we want to, and I think we just do. We're just gonna score. Because I feel like we might be able to score again against him, or try to steal the ball again. Maybe. It could also lead to us getting injured more, of course, and I'm gonna try to get at least 1 or 2 more decent blocks in here to try and get our stuff in there. But we'll see what it's going to be. It depends on how he ends this turn. Right now, I don't see an issue yet with these. Okay, that's making this a 2-die, so he's just trying to get as many blocks as possible right now. Makes sense. What he could have done would not have been easy, but I think it might have been his only chance. Try to knock down Elf Scream and then put a player just in our way. Yeah, I mean, if he makes that... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Why doesn't he do this? Why does he always try to go through there? He hasn't even tried to figure out if that works. At some point I really need to play vampires myself as well. I haven't really played them yet. I know a lot of the theory of how you're supposed to play them, but not a lot of I have no actual experience, but they look like a really cool team. I like the weirder teams, which is why I'm just a fan of Korn, for example, as well. Just because the Frenzy is very weird and all over the place. But I played them pretty successfully in a league back in the day. What, really? Okay, he made it way further than he has any right to, and he's still going. Yeah, thank you. Okay. Thank you for not making that. I really appreciate it. So this is already a 2 die now. Which means we're just gonna start with that, I guess. Yes, let's assume we don't roll double skulls, okay? No, this guy is safety, and I don't need him as an assist somewhere, so I can bring him down here already to just get rid of one potential assist that he could, or yeah, just make sure he can't get an easy 1 die right now. And then I'm gonna go for blocks, and then we're gonna score. But I want the blocks that we can get here, since they could get us more removals here. Okay, there we go. Another one with another KO. My God. Nice. So I also can still blitz. We have this one. So if I get an assist, he can get the block there. And then we're gonna follow. My God, what's up with those removals? 3 blocks, 3 KOs. 3 blocks, 3 injuries. I'd be all for that. Which we didn't get, but I mean, let's not get too greedy, I guess. Got another knockdown, and then I can still blitz. Which, with this guy. Against the tackle player. Or not against the tackle player, against the dodge player. So I do need a POW here, which we don't get. But that's okay. That's fine. I just didn't really have a good 2-die block or different 2-die block available to us. Yeah, I mean, I'm living alone, Ninja Bread Man. I do all my housework usually if I can before Sunday, so I can spend Sunday mornings to noon, not really noon. Well, you know, until 3 p.m. or something like that. Just streaming here. But of course, if you have 3 kids, that gets a lot more difficult. Oh God, is KO stay out? Really? Oh, buddy, you're in trouble. Oh, buddy, you're in trouble. Yeah, but that's basically it. So you just want to get good at Orcs and Zons at the moment, so I'm playing those. Yeah, Orcs they're one of the easiest teams to play Blood Bowl with because they're very solid and they're a good team. But they're also one of the best rounded teams, I think, in terms of Bash. I really like Orcs. They're a solid team. I'm sad that they never get voted on here because I really like playing my Orcs. Aside from these Elves, they are the team that I performed the best with so far. No, we should not do this like this. Get off this. So he's got 3, 6, 8 players now. God damn, he's having a rough time. One of those matches. So yeah, and Amazons obviously are a good starting team. Never really played them myself that much either, and they're average and everywhere basically, and they just love coming. It's awesome that they come with dodge on everything. But once their tackle becomes much more common, they fall off a bit because they only have armor value 7 and they're not that fast, so they have some issues. But they're a good team as well, I think. Yeah, it's a good and hi Handy and L, by the way. Nice to see you as well here. Yeah, it's everything's going my way right now, and that could make you suspicious of Nuffle. But I've had my fair share of weird matches, so I'm happy to have one of these easier starts in here. So we could still lose people. It's not over yet. We've got 5 turns left for him that he could hurt us with, and 4 turns where I could hurt myself. We'll see what it's going to be. He's starting with a 2-die frenzy block again that has no right to work, because why would you start with a star player and not make it a 3 when he has strength 6 already? This is just such a waste, and there's the injury. Yes, I can stop talking, but I'm trying to get as much out of here before I run out of breath. Okay, there we go. Just a badly hurt though, so who freaking cares? Yeah. But he just shouldn't start with that. I hate that that keeps working for him. And another stun. I'm more impressed that I actually managed to make that sentence, or to keep that sentence in a way that it makes sense. See, now I'm actually struggling to figure out how to say that and have it make sense. So I'm just happy that I didn't stuck in there. I didn't have to think. I just managed to continue the sentence without pause. I'm happy about that. So yeah, as I said, I like orcs. Yes, both those teams, they're boring and too basic. I can see that as well. What I like about orcs is just that they're solid. I don't know. Wow, GFI? Really? Finally. Thank you. Does get the knockdown though. I mean, not surprising, but still. Go up there. He needs to follow thanks to Frenzy. Ah, I won't get the assist. Bummer. But there are teams I dislike as well. Like Dwarfs and Chaos, for example. Those are the two examples. The big examples, I think, of teams that I dislike for arbitrary reasons. I just like, it's a wonder that I like any Bash team at all. I didn't play Bash until I started playing Orcs, mostly, I guess. Or at least really. Since I usually just play the weird teams like Underworld and Khorne and Elves. Lots and lots of Elves. But I know in the streaming community here, everybody just loves their Chaos. Half of the time when I watch a streamer, they're playing Chaos for some reason. So he was nice enough to blitz himself in here as well to get the Berserkers. I don't know, Sky Blue Monty. Maybe it's just bad timing that I always see people playing Chaos, but it feels like I see Chaos a lot. Oh, okay, I didn't see this guy behind him there. I mean, I've also not called you out by name, so I'm not sure why you are now personally defending yourself. I also assume that you might have played Chaos and that this is now all part of this. I don't know. Let's do this. We bring him into there. I'm gonna do this. If it works, it's gonna be nice, and it does, so thank you very much, Blood Bowl. Let's keep him in there as well and stay here so he's not going to move. I really would like to... No, that's just asking for trouble. I would like to get this guy if we really can. For that I do need an assist first though. I don't have my dodge reroll. No. Can we get the assist over here? We can. I do have to be a bit weary about this side though, so I can't ignore that completely. Or at least we shouldn't ignore that completely, and we won't. Okay, so it's you being you. It's sometimes, especially when I'm trying to concentrate, it's difficult to discern humor from actual, from a real sentence. But I'm missing a word here again. From a serious sentence. There we go. That makes sense. So I might misunderstand things from time to time. I mean, it's also sometimes difficult to convey sarcasm through text when there's no indicator of it. So yeah, I don't know. You know what? Let's do this. I think we're going to put you right there. I'm going aggressive right now, very aggressive, because I want to pressure him. I want to put strain on him to try and be annoying to him, and now I'm just marking everything, which might cost me a teensy bit. Only these two guys are free, but they are not really built to receive a ball. So let's see what's going to happen with this now. Yeah, in theory, Chaos are versatile, but if you want to play Chaos competitively, you build them one way. You build them to destroy things. And especially in random environments, every Chaos team that you find is built to destroy things. And some of them even think it's a good idea to ignore the ball completely and just try to destroy your team, and then they still lose, because I play for the ball. It's just, usually, Chaos in high team value come in one variety only, and that's killing stuff. At least that's my personal experience. I know there are a lot of people that play them successfully and not necessarily very kill-oriented, but it's just part of the game. It's how you're supposed to build them, and it's why they're so strong. They have mutation access, and you can build all the players in that way as well. They're just really... they're blank slates that are very... they're built in a very good way, and if you get stat-ups with them, you can, thanks to the mutation access, it's just really nice for them. I don't mind anybody playing Chaos, it's just not really for me. Why would you blitz like this and not put yourself in there for an assist? You do realize what's going to happen now, buddy, don't you? Well, now he gets the assists. I made an error there. But I also needed to get there, otherwise I would not have been able to put myself next to this guy. I just needed to take the risk. So we're gonna disengage from this guy again a little bit, just so that... I mean, need to dodge anyways. It's fine. He can't really keep himself safe. I should be able to still get him here, but we'll see. We'll see what it's going to be. But right now... oh, one die jump up block? Works, I don't have block. I would have done that one as well, I think. Yeah, worth it. 1, 2... ooh, one die pow. I mean, he also doesn't have a dodge. But a push would have been nice. We can't be mad about those right now. At least this one, I put him there with the express purpose of being in the way, and we have to accept that he's going to get blocked against. But there we go. That's his last reroll gone. It worked again. And he KOs us as well. Whoa, okay. So he KO'd... no, he injured one and KO'd one, so I'm down to 9. And another POW. Now I'm starting to get a little bit mad, though. That was a lot of one-die blocks. And most of them worked way better than they had any right to. Okay, so this is actually making this a lot more difficult than I anticipated. A lot more difficult. Okay. There's our assist. I mean, it's still doable. I'm gonna keep these guys down here right now, since I don't really want to... I want to dodge him up this way as well, though. I don't want to do the GFI right now, and I'm gonna keep these guys here because I want to dodge them at the end, but they don't have dodge, so we're gonna do the... no. Yes. No? He has tackle. He has dodge. Okay, so we're gonna have to chance it, unfortunately. I don't think we can afford to try and bring him over there. That's too many dice rolls. But look at that. We get the POW. Thank you very much. Nice. Let's stay. Oh my god. Really? We're killing his team right now. And this guy we actually do kill, since he can't do anything anymore. Let's do the GFI. I don't want to kill these guys. It's just what's happening there, basically. But man, he's 1 SPP away from leveling up, so I should probably just try to throw a pass as well. Nah, no movement. So next up, let's do this. It's a bit risk. It's more dodges because the way I want to move him, but it's also good dodges as well because it's 2+ and I have a dodge reroll. Let's get the guard player up here as well now. Now we're just going to dodge all of these guys out. He might, obviously, potentially still get the ball back and make it down here, but right now I'm gonna go under the assumption that that's not going to happen, and I'm just going to move everybody up there accordingly. But ideally, we would like to score with Jet Elf again, of course. Which could happen. He might ignore him, which means we could bring him up over here. Why not with the assist again? I just don't understand. And where do we want him? Yeah, I'm not going to go on the ball. So we're going to go here. And then he double skulls. I mean, he doesn't have a reroll left. Okay, now it doesn't actually matter any longer. With no reroll left, doing this first, but he could have just gotten a 3-die. That would have been way easier now, wouldn't it? Oh, hey, James. You're there, too. And you can just get to work now that you're here already. Could you post the poll? Do you remember the command from last week? Because we're nearing the end of this one, and we could see if we got some more votes in, or get everybody that has recently joined to vote. With a space between poll and results. But you almost got it. Or do I want Alphamus Prime to get the touchdown? Because he is also important. Okay, Kislev is still in first with 4 votes by now and no change. So let's see. Yeah, of course getting you to work. You just got here. I mean, if you're late, it's not my fault, is it? You know when I start. How irresponsible for you to take to not take your completely made up position seriously. How dare you? Well, it's not completely made up, of course, but you know what I mean. I mean, being busy is no excuse for being late, if you want to get technical, but there's also more important things than trying to moderate a channel that doesn't actually gain you anything. Oh no, I wanted to blitz with him. I misclicked. I'm sorry, guys. So we're gonna blitz with him instead. It's fine. It's not what we wanted, but it's what we're getting, and it's fine. We're also gonna blitz from up there, though. Whoops. Yes, you're distracting me. Let's see, nothing. And then up to here. The main issue that I'm having with this right now is that I want to pass the ball to him. Oh, good. But we can do that. Yeah, we can make that work. So I can put him right there to close this down, to lock him out. Then I can throw the ball, which levels him up. And then I do have my Agility 5 guy left to just be right here. And close that out. There we go. So isn't that nice? So in the next round I can just score, and that means we'll get 2 level ups as long as Elf Scream doesn't go down now. And thanks to an MVP, we could get lucky in some other areas. We'll see though. Oh yeah, that catch was 3 plus, but I do have a catch reroll, so why not? I guess. Go there. Wow. Only pushes there. The good thing is about this now, he's all the way in here again, and I get more blocks. Where's my Mighty Blow guy? I want to do a Mighty Blow block before I score, ideally, as well. We'll see. So 2 more blocks. Oh, okay, yeah. So I'm gonna start with the... Wait, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, I can't really make that. But let's just start with this one. Might as well. Nothing. So another one with you. No, with the other blitzer. go with those first. Also, double both downs. Come on. Pretty please? Pretty please. Pretty please always works. Nope, that's... No, it's fine. It's not the wrong player. But I also can't get a 3-die there. It's 4, 5... No, we actually can. 3, 4, 5, 6. And there's the 7. And then this is a 3-die blitz. And... Ooh. The fabled triple skull reroll? No, but we also don't get a knockdown. Boo. Ah well, what can you do? We can score. That's what we can do. So he's gonna get turn 16. But I managed to level the replacement catcher instantly. I'm still holding out for a strength 4 or an agility 5 catcher. That would be lovely. KO stays out. And what about his? It's not gonna be enough, of course, any longer. But now I also have to... Oh, damn. Who do I allow him to hit now? Is it Elfilby? Unfortunately, I guess it's Elfilby. So it's these 3 that he's going to get to block there. And I also set up a little bit wrong. Doesn't matter too much. He can't really one-die or one-turn touchdown this one as well. Yeah, so obviously since this one went extremely well again now, the Kislev match is going to be an entire disaster again. I hope we don't get matched against dwarves again instantly. That would be kind of a bummer. The last match was really rough. But we'll have to wait and see. This one worked out really well. I'm very happy with what we managed to do here and all the injuries and nothing bad happening to our team, as at least yet. I still have my apothecary. But he does get to hit us a little bit. Oh, okay, nice. So I can... Yes, put him over there. This guy is what I don't understand. Why did you not... Just gonna go away from the frenzy side and the mighty blow side. I don't want to give him any more blocks than we definitely need to. So let's just see what he ends up doing here. Oh boy. Let's see what he ends up doing. Or what he can do. He still has no reroll left, which did affect his turn already. At least once. Maybe we'll get lucky again. Nope, that's just a knockdown. Also doesn't use this guy to go for the single dodge player that I have here. I mean, all things considering, he does have a 3-die with the Yeti right now, so it's pretty likely he also shouldn't just use the Yeti. He should use a Mighty Blow guy to just get the SPP on the guys that are really worth it, but he's not doing that. I don't understand. He should just try to farm for SPP right now. I mean, is his first name Philip? Maybe? That might explain those moves. No, that was not nice. Okay, come on. Gets the knockdown, but he finally goes with the Mighty Blow player, so at least we've got that going for us, or he's got that going for him, I should say. I'm not sure why I should be happy about that. Ah, just stun, it's fine. But yeah, if he had gone with different inducements, I think this match might have looked a lot differently. But no bribe when he has 13 players to begin with, no wizard. And this is just not a good star player overall, I think. It's just really not worth it. Let's see if he can make that pass, though. He doesn't. Oh, well. So, victory. Whew. Rolled a 3. It's below average. It stays a 3. Ah, he's just 1 away now, but that's good. I can throw a pass with him. We can do that, but that's a lot of SPP that we've gotten there. with all of this. Wow, nice. Let's check out our level ups, shall we? Here we are. And then let's start with Jet Elf, the new level up. All 10s, I wouldn't mind. A normal level up with an 8. I think Wrestle. We've lost our... Yeah, we've lost our ball hunting piece, so I need to get that started again. So we need Wrestle on him. Let's go with that. And then we've got Elf Scream, Block, Dodge, Sidestep. I guess we just go Fend on him, I guess. We could go with Sprint and Sure Feet, of course, but since he's already movement busted, I'm not sure that's really still going to be good. Diving Tackle could be something, maybe, for marking, but I think Fend is a very annoying skill to have, especially if you have Sidestep and you get to choose where to fend to. So we're gonna go with that. Okay, then we do have to replace one here whose name I've already forgotten, as always. But I'm gonna figure that one out before the next match, I think. So now we are at 21-5-1? 4-1? 21-4-1. Yep, so still good. And we can move on.